All right, what's up, everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date is December 28th, 2020. The time right now is 11:40. The sky's been cloudy really from the jump set this morning, but I'm looking out west, down south, kind of out west. Is that west? Yes. And we got blue skies, right? So as I go up into the blue skies, you see the blue, and then by the time I get to where the sun is, it gets dirty gray. Right here, you can see through the clouds. That lets me know that there's a body passing by with a lot of debris, and it's headed. Let me see if that's west. Should be headed east. That way. You can see the east, so where the sky looks real funny. There's the sun, and you can see the blue showing up. So that's usually an indicator that there's a body flying by when you get that gray. So I'll track it, and we'll be back. Third Eye Cam. All right, really quick, you see right here where the blue is, and then right here it gets gray. That's a body. That's an actual body right here. See this? It's an actual body. Kind of making some adjustments, but you can see like a body showing up right here. So I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a lot of blue around a regular blue. And then it goes gray. And there's a body right there. See that dark? See how it's separate from that dark, and then it brightens up. It gets dark again. So I don't know if this is a long asteroid, but it is showing up as dirty. That dirty gray that I always talk about, that grayish, bluish, dirty, like dirty water. So something's floating above our heads. It's not just clouds, it's something out in space. You got a lit area right here, which is indicative of a comet type body out there being lit up. And then it goes to our blue again, which is getting darker. See the light blue intersection and then the dark blue? You can see something literally moving through the sky. That's dark. This is what I'm saying. If the clouds could be removed, we could actually see this, but you can just kind of literally see it moving through the sky. It's crazy. You can see where the sun is. I'm gonna come back to it. See where the sun is. And the blue literally moved from here, from my finger to there. You can see it now showing up a little bit brighter. Look at that dark blue. That's a body. And its tail going back that way to the south. So whatever is coming from southwest to northeast. And it's just intersecting right here. Look at the regular blue, and see how the light blue gets darker. It's moving. Whatever it is, it's an asteroidal body, but now I gotta go on my asteroid alert and see exactly what it is. Look at the blue right there, the regular sky blue, where it's kind of like a gray, white, and right here, another dark blue. So I don't know if it's a UFO or a craft. Whatever it is, it's moving. You can see it literally moving with the sky kind of adjacent to the clouds. All right, we'll be back. All right, the blue is still moving on. All right, we just got a chemtrailer that streaked through past the clouds. You can see his tail right here. So you can't tell me nothing ain't going on. I'm catching all this and contrast it to the rest of the normal natural blue sky. Something's passing over, and it's just how it is. Look at that, crazy. And you probably more than likely can see the exterior of it right here. Looks like another body showing up. I see layers, like landmass, under its own cloud. And again, like I said, government streaking through in chemtrailer type jets, military, government shadow craft. We'll be back. All right, back real quick. Time is 11:52. Look at this. Okay, so you see right there at the horizon, our blue sky. I keep coming to this time and time again. That's our regular blue sky. It's west. We got all this chaos. That's our regular clouds. Our earthly cloud cover. Regular blue sky here. See it? So when I get here, look at that. It gets dark and blue and ugly. And like I said, if I can get these clouds out the way, we could really see what's going on. Look at all this. All this. It's something above my head. And I'm trying to hold this camera still, but it's moving in contrast and opposition of our clouds. Like it's so far out that it's not moving as fast. Look at this section, open sky clouds. And you can see, I'm trying to brighten it up so we can see how everything is weird looking there too. There. These are not just earth clouds, people. Other than the ones you see that's white in the dark blue, if we can look past our earth clouds, it's something other. And I'm gonna hold this camera still. Nothing's really moving too fast, and I don't have time to just stand here. I'm kind of on the hook. But everything in the dark blue is a solid object in space, and it's casting a shadow, slight shadow in opposition of the sun. And yeah, right here looks like some kind of sphere. Here. All right, we'll be back. All right, there we go. Starting to see some more sky, and it's starting to clear up a little bit more. Here, you can see the definite distinction between the lit sky and this dark area. See that Terminator? Literally right there. And the sun popped out a little bit, so there you go. There's the sun. Look at the sun. Why does it look like there are two objects, but there's our sun? Something around the sun also near it. That's during the sun's normal lighting. And you see the orb going through, that's our sun. It's got some weird looking chaos around it, behind it. Coursing through the clouds. There it is. Hard to keep up with the sun when it keeps going in and out at night. Yeah. Okay, that cloud was, I bet it better have been the shadow. Maybe like the sun. One thing I'm starting to learn from observing the sky is that everything looks awkward in space because it won't show up like it should, but it'll be thrown off. If there's anything between us and the sun, it'll have a weird shadow. It doesn't show up like the moon would in eclipse. It'll be a elongated eclipse, kind of thrown off. All right, so that's the sun showing up. Let me swing back over to our little deal. The sun's coming out more. All right, so there it is. Boom. That's your big body that's out in space that's close to the Earth right now. I'm about to go check my asteroid alert and find out exactly what it is, so I'll be back. But you can see the whole body right there. Right there. That's the girth of it. And there's more extending out. So it's probably like the bowels of it. And the head of it is way out there. Bowels of it. And the butt end of it. And the rest rolls out into space if it's spherical. But you can see the features of it right here. I'm gonna brighten it up. Those are mountain ranges. Whatever that asteroid is or body is giving off a mountain range with its own atmosphere on top of it, hazing around it. So it's not gonna be a big old black or funny looking rock that you see by itself. It's gonna be surrounded by its chemical burn, whatever the sun is burning in. It's causing a haze around it. And that's why we got all this weird looking anomalies. So you look past the fluffy earth clouds, see the fluffy earth clouds? Keep up, humans and mankind. And I'm being funny. And then you look way out into the deep, that extreme white, that bleach looking white, pure white, clean white. That's some kind of like chemical burn. Some kind of ammonia. Whatever chemical burns. And you can see them tracing over the mountain ranges. I've caught these before, and they are as they are. All right, so we'll be back. I'm gonna see what exactly this is, and I'll give you a name. All right, so we're back. That is a cluster of 2020 YG3, 2020 YG4, and 2020 XZ something or another. So there's a lot of bodies floating past, and that's why I'm getting multiple spheres. And it makes sense. They're between the Earth and the sun, kind of just out there. Oh, there's a sphere showing up. There you go. Look at that. Look at freaking that. See it? That just popped up. That has to be a smaller body next to a bigger body. You can see the bigger body. You can see the smaller body. All right, we'll come back. So when looking up next to the sun, I see a few clouds that are spearing up, but they're not spheres. I would hope not. Just kind of in the cluster bomb. But yeah, our asteroid is somewhere here, and you can see it clustering up, and you can see another body forming up right here. I wish we could see this in the clear. I'm not here to pretend. This is so real. Look at that. That's a body right there. You can see the Terminator between the light blue sky and the dark blue sky. You can see as it's crossing. You can see it crossing literally through the clouds. Man, that's thought-provokingly scary, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, the rest of the world is trying to maintain their money, counting their math, with trying to keep up with this ever-changing force world of dealing with the BS. And these damn things could drop right out of the sky. Should they get the wrong push from a gravitational pull or push, they could drop right out of the sky on us and end our existence. Of course, it's not going to happen. God ain't gonna let it happen, because you got to believe in God, you got to know God. But this is crazy. Look at that sphere. Look at that sphere, showing up real nice. Now I'm brightening up my camera so you can get a good look at it. We're seeing the distinction between it and the sun, the sky. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the sun because it's coming in and out. There it is. You can definitely see this though, and it's just moving. It was over there early when I first spotted it. Now it's over here, and what's following it is the Earth clouds. There's another one right there. 3 big bodies in their debris. So one right there, and one at the corner of the building. So 1, 2, and 3, and more than that to follow. All right, we'll be back. All right, back real quick. We got another one. There's the sun, and the other one is right there. All right, we'll be back. All right, same date time is 12:06. I kind of changed positions, get around the building as it's moving further east, northeast. Like I said, you can see it moving further northeast above the clouds, and this is definitely out in space, close to Earth, close to Earth. And I got some chaos above my head. And you can see where the sun is. But all the activity is, and you can actually see where it's moving the clouds. It's kind of hole punching the clouds with its movement of its atmosphere. Got another one showing up here above that building. Pretty much just one big cluster, and I'm seeing bits and pieces of it, but it's a lot more than that. So once I get an opening, I'll be back.